I got something still kind of on the Drake thing, right? And we're gonna have to tread lightly as far as our opinions on where this whole topic is centered around. Okay. DJ Vlad got at Drake and DJ Khaled for not speaking on the Palestine-Israel conflict. Okay. Now, I don't want, like, I'm sure that we might have opinions on it and stuff like that, but for YouTube and these different reasons, I'm going to refrain. I feel that we should refrain from giving our opinions on that. But I'm going to play the segment. And then we'll...
Films of Ruin is a real-time...
I need premium bad. Hold on.
Recently, you did an open letter to, I always call it an open letter.
An open letter.
It was kind of like an open letter, his thoughts.
Salute to Envy, yo.
Tweet
Yeah.
to Drake and Khaled.
Correct.
Now,
stay strong,
why
Envy.
did you feel like you wanted to write a tweet to them?
This guy's getting real estate.
You sort of see
Ricos.
what's been happening, right? When you look at the Gaza-Israel situation, it's horrific. And I put out a statement about that myself, where I said that I feel sorry for all the citizens, you know, from Israel and Palestine that are caught up in what their leaders are choosing to do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with what Netanyahu has done.
We love
hip-hop in terms of blockading the country and creating essentially an open-air prison. And I definitely don't support what Hamas, which ultimately has an influence on the world. And you're not choosing to say anything. And Drake, who has a Jewish mother, you know, which by Jewish law makes him Jewish. But not only that, his parents got divorced when he was 5 years old, and he grew up with his Jewish mother and her Jewish relatives in Forest Hills, which is a Jewish community in Toronto. He had a bar mitzvah. And then when this happens, he doesn't say anything because I think that he doesn't want to potentially affect his record sales.
But why does he have to say anything? Why?
So Khaled said this in a tweet first, and the tweet went viral. And now he went up on the Breakfast Club and he doubled down. He's like, he thinks that Khaled, who's the most popular Palestinian person, and Drake, who's the most famous Jewish person, should be saying something about this. What I want to know is, should entertainers be jumping in and giving their opinions on what's going on with the conflict?
If they know what's going on, yeah. Some entertainers are oblivious to a lot of shit, They're so caught up into their own world, money, success, next movie, next studio, like some people, trust me.
Some of them even posted the wrong pictures and were forced to take it down because they didn't even understand what they were talking about. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
But
now Drake has no need to. Drake's coming from Canada. I'll be real. A lot of his friends are black, melanated people, right?
Yeah.
Now, and I bet you a lot of the guys who are around him, like Oliver Khaled, could be of Arabic descent. Let's be real. Or it could be Jewish descent. Who knows? We ain't in the business of offending people over here, like really, because we all came up in a multicultural country and city. We're not going to get involved in American politics. Drake doesn't have no reason. They already don't even want him there. Why is he going to now go say something about, yo, let me show you something about Drake too. They shunned him. The Jewish people shunned him. His people, them shunned him, eh? They shunned him. They shunned his mother. I believe so. Because she got married to a black man, dog. That's already a strike.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Let's be real. No, let's be real. So for him to be like, oh, I feel sorry for anybody, right? I don't think he's half of both. But he probably feels more black.
I feel when it comes to that whole thing, listen, no matter how much he identifies with his Jewish side or not, and the same with DJ Khaled, because there are, Vlad's on Khaled's head too about this, right? But the thing is, you mentioned B3. You mentioned somebody put up a post. They got their whole shit zapped, right? Or they had to take it down.
Yeah.
Mia Khalifa, she said something, but she said some wild.
But she
lost her contract.
She's from there though.
Yeah, but you can go and jump off the ledge and say what you want to say on your platforms and stuff like that. But just like how I'm like making us be very careful on what we talk about on this platform of YouTube. These people got to be careful with their interests too. And I understand that people they want their celebrities to give their opinions on stuff, and their celebrities are going to help move the world, but will they?
Vlad can't say nothing. He's in our culture eating. He actually should just shut his mouth and just defend your own thing. If you're Jewish, you're Jewish. Say what you want to say for your people. Do not come in more into the culture and now try to make two men that have been actually, let's just be real, have went through the same thing as black men in our culture, right? You can't expect them to say anything. A man like DJ Khaled, who has a lot of black friends, goes to Jamaica all day, speaks fluent patois, and you gotta like take. These are things like them Monday. They're not looking at DJ Vlad's words or anything he's saying and being like it's worth, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's Vlad. You just got Kofi D locked up.
Yeah, but Vlad is a very powerful, very famous person in the game too. So he put a spotlight. He went on the Breakfast Club and brightened the spotlight. Like, say something, right?
No, don't say a word. We're not involved.
Yeah, I don't think they should say anything either.
Because when certain people get killed in America who are of our culture, the minute we go up and say anything, yo, bro, they want to shut us down. Let's just be honest, right? So now Drake now goes and says anything out of the ordinary. Yo, his own people might turn around and call him what? What do they call him?
Anti-Semite.
All right.
Yeah.
They will turn around and do that to him because they've already shunned him.
I just think people just need to be careful with just throwing their opinions out on their platforms. It's one thing to have an opinion. You're discussing it amongst yourselves at home about what you're seeing on the news, and everything is extreme. Let's make sure that we put this out there. Everything that's happening is extremely tragic and unnecessary. Both sides. We don't need no war. However, like, for us to be getting on these platforms and saying, well, this side because of this and that side, that's a little bit too much, fam. Like, we're not political pundits.
No.
We're not, you know what I'm saying? We're not expertise in these fields. So for us to be using our platforms like Instagram and this is what we, stand for this side or that's, come on, fam.
Yo, it's all a distraction.
Just because you have a phone doesn't mean that you should always be broadcasting your opinion.
But bro, this is a distraction.
Well, I don't know. The distractions I feel like happen, and this is what's really going on.
Okay, you tell me if you could live in a free air prison.
All right, listen, I don't want to get into any of the ins and outs of the conflict.
Yeah,
I just want to know about the celebrities and people giving their opinion on it.
Yo, honestly, I think with celebrities, it's tricky. It's a tricky field to be in because everything in the world is opinionated, and there's always going to be a one side that thinks that they are the winning side or the right side or whatever, and that goes for both sides. Both sides are going to think that they're the right side or the deserving side, right? When it comes to celebrities, them giving their opinions, you're literally shooting yourself in the foot because you're automatically, as soon as you say anything about anything, you're gonna have a side that doesn't with you no more.
Yep.
Right. And then you're gonna have a side that's gonna be like, oh yeah, we're on the winning side, because so and so has this much pull or this much clout or whatever, and now they're on our side, so boom, we're winning. And that's probably why they want
Floyd
people to speak up like that, especially
Floyd did.
Yeah, Floyd went and said a plane with a bunch of food and stuff like that.
Yeah, but now Floyd is probably doing it because that man there pay him.
Listen,
come on, bro.
Yo, this is
what it is, man.
It confuses me. They want Drake to speak out about it, but Drake, let's say Drake speaks out about it. Is that going to change anything?
This is what I'm talking about.
Fix anything?
Stop the war.
Khaled, the Migos, Ja Rule, you know what I'm saying? It goes back to the Dave Chappelle skit, right? Yeah. What do you say here?
But I'm like, for real, why you care so much what the Dixie Chicks say? It's not like they political scientists and nothing. They just bitches that can sing good. You know what I mean?
We love hip hop.
Stop worshiping celebrities so much. Just don't listen, pay attention. I remember right around September 11th, Ja Rule was on MTV. That's what they said. We got Ja Rule on the phone. Let's see what Ja's thoughts are on this tragedy. Who gives a fuck what Ja Ja Rule thinks at a time like this, nigga. This is ridiculous.
See,
Who cares what these guys
cares?
think? They're celebrities. They're not soldiers. They're not politicians.
That's what I'm trying to say. And then you got that pencil pusher, Vlad, trying to push some agenda now to make. I'm telling you, it's bad business. It's bad work all the way through. That's why I wouldn't fall into Vlad's trap.
You might be cloud chasing a little bit on
Yep.
that one right there.
Yep. And you know what it is because this time, what does he expect? The black community to be behind all this? We're going to keep our mouth shut this time and stay out of it. We already got a war we're fighting.
Yeah.
And
There's
this
a war
is
going on outside. Nowhere to stay from.
This is over 4,000 years of war we've been going through.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The 1949 and 1930 something is when that country just appeared, right? So there's a lot more to it than what we don't know.
Yeah.
Right. But what I know is if a person like Vlad, who's in our community with his content and now trying to come over to another part of our community with why aren't these two people who are in my community making differences, not saying something about his community, I'll be real, man. That's a tight one to ask us to do. That's the tightest thing. That's like really tight for him to ask, bro. Now he's asking for too much. You done locked up Kofi D. Now you want us to come up and start speaking about.
He locked up himself.
Yeah, I get you. You know how people gonna say it. You done got him locked up because he's been doing your interviews. You know what I'm saying?
And Cam Capone, and Say Cheese. And
he did everything.
Man, love to chat, bro.
Yeah, they just chat. But at the end of the day, that's who it all came from. Like when we were hearing about the Kofi D, we're like, Black. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stay.
Gets the spotlight.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on that. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird for him to come in now to breakfast television and ask two of the biggest, let's say, urban, you know what I mean, entertainers.
That's why he did it. He was trying to call out the biggest of those communities, right?
Yeah, in the urban community.
Yeah.
NASA, they still have a war they're fighting with us.
Well, listen, man. Salute to Vlad. Right, I see what we see what you tried to do here, but
we're not fighting his war.
And salute to the boy and DJ Khaled. Let's get to some.
Sorry,
Go.
You think Flippin' Drake has ever been to Israel a day in his life? Really? Like went there and
I don't know, man. Man's got the jet, bro.
He has the money. Still
got the plane.
And probably went to a kibbutz.
The Air Drake, bro.
He's probably been there and all that, and he probably has his opinions and stuff, but. At the end of the day, what is Drake gonna be able to fix out of this problem other than like pushing the story out to people and making people aware? But with propaganda and news nowadays, like that story is
people are well aware.
Yeah, that story is getting bent left, front, and center, and people don't know what's going on really, right? So,
no, it's touchy, bro.
Yeah, man.
And I would keep my mouth shut if I was both of those parties because right now you guys don't even live in those countries. You're very fortunate to live where you do live and have the money you do have. Don't be a target for them to come and get it now.
Facts.
We love hip hop.